great people out there and to the bad people out there as well. It's never too late to change. So coming off a pretty good Sunday there, swept my picks on Friday's program. I hope some of you had the chance to see that and maybe even a chance to tail some of those picks. So let's carry that momentum into today. 2 picks for the Monday Night Football game and 2 picks for the NBA as well. Let's get right into this action. We got the Seahawks, we got the football team getting after in Washington with a total of 47 points, and I am gonna take the under on this game. So the Seahawks on an absolute under tear this season. They've played 10 games this season. They've gone over a grand total of 1 time so far this season, and this is thanks to their game seeing an average combined score of 40.3 points. That is the 3rd lowest in the NFL coming in to this week. Now you might think, well, Joe, Russell Wilson missed a bunch of games. Yeah, he did, but look at the games Wilson has played, and they're only averaging 19 points in games that Russell Wilson has started having a lot of trouble getting it going. Now we take a look at this football team defense, maybe coming around a little bit. You know, this team's gone under in 4 of their last 5 games. They're allowing an average of just 20.25 points over their last 4 games. Very respectable considering games versus the Bucks and the Packers in that mix. They also have 10 sacks in those games and lots of bright spots for the Seattle defense coming into the game. Look at some of these stats very quietly. One of the better defenses in the NFL so far this season. 7th in points allowed, 4th in yards per rush allowed, top 9 in both opponent third down conversion percentage and red zone TD conversion percentage. So I'll take under 47 as my best bet for the game. My favorite prop for the game, we're going to target that man, Russell Wilson. He's having a hard time, isn't he? So we're going to fade his passing yard total. It's at 244.5. Take the under on this one. Hasn't looked good since his return from injury, has he? 207 yards in one game, 161 in the other. Even previous to getting injured, 152 and 149 over his last couple games there. So not very good. He's going to be feeling the pressure. Not a good matchup for a Seattle offensive line that is allowing the 2nd highest pressure percentage in all of the National Football League, taking on a football team that's creating the 11th highest pressure percentage. 10 sacks over their last 4 games. Wilson's been sacked 7 times in the 2 games since his return, and he might not have an opportunity to touch the football as much as he would like here. Time of possession could be an issue. The Seahawks are last in the NFL in time of possession, thanks to ranking last in the NFL in third down conversion percentage. Football team doing a good job at controlling the ball, controlling the football here. They are 5th in time of possession over their last 3 games. So give me Wilson under 244.5 passing yards. Next up, we move to the NBA, my favorite spread bet of the night. Indeed, I'm going to take the Charlotte Hornets coming in at plus 5.5 in Chicago to take on the Bulls. So take a look at the last 10 games, take a look at all the stats here, and the Hornets come out on top in many key statistical categories here. So over the last 10 games, they rank higher in EFG percentage, opponent EFG percentage, points per 100 possessions, free throw attempt rate, rebounds per game, 3-point percentage, opponent 3-point percentage. You get the point. Now we take a look at this Chicago team, and they lack discipline, damn it. Take a look at that 10-game stretch. They are 30th in opponent free throw attempt rate and in the bottom third of the league in turnovers per game. So sloppy with the ball and playing some dirty defense. And maybe let's pump the brakes here on the Bulls a little bit. Now everyone wants to crown them as a bit of a fringe contender, but maybe they're coming back down to earth here a little bit. They've lost 3 of their last 4 games. You know, not exactly on an impressive stretch from a statistical perspective. And then we take a look at the Hornets, 8-2 in their last 10 games. Pretty good there for Charlotte. I think these teams are on the exact same level. Just look at the records for the season. So give me the Hornets, good number, plus 5.5 as an underdog. And we will wrap things up. We got the game of the night. It is a battle of teams that have traded both James Harden and Russell Westbrook and have absolutely nothing to show for it. Now you might say, oh my God, Joe, they got a bunch of late first-round draft picks, a bunch of second-round draft picks for these guys. Do you understand the value in these assets? Cut the crap! Because I don't want to hear it, but what I do want to do is take the under 215.5 for this game. So this game has all the makings of an offensive implosion for each of these teams. Thunder games have an average combined score of 204.95. That is the lowest in the National Basketball Association. Where are you getting this number, 215.5? for this game. Take a look at some offensive stats. EFG percentage over the last 10, 29th and 24th. Points per 100 possessions over the last 10 games, 29th and 28th. And these two offenses have just seen the bottom fall out many, many times already this season. They've combined to go under 100 points 19 times already this season. 12 of OKC's last 14 games have gone under this total of 215.5. So there you have it, my best bets of the night for the NFL. For the NBA, if you want to do some handicapping, head on over to oddshark.com. Check out our matchup pages, all the top stats, all the top trends, all the top books. So do some line shopping, find the best number. Good luck with your bets tonight, unless you are fading me. And as always, keep chasing that paper. Woo!
What to do when you riding around with 10 racks? Golden Arches, St. Louis, I'm the Big Mac. St. Petersburg, Russia, you can find it on the map. I'm so cold I could spit the snow. That's why they call me Nitro with the nicest flow. On the real, man, I hate it.